What's happening, guys? This is Speedy Spectrum, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2. In the last episode, we cleared the first 4 battles of the Great Ball Tournament in the Poké Cup with relatively little trouble. But that might change because now we have to go through the remaining 4 fights. So without further ado, let us begin. Our 5th battle is going to be quite an annoying one. All of the students in my class are crazy about Pokemon. This is Teacher Molly, and her class sounds like the polar opposite of mine when I was growing up. Despite how much Pokemon was a thing, not a lot of kids in my class interested in it. I know, that's pretty sad. Suffice to say, I was an outcast. But enough about my personal life, let's proceed to the battle. But first I obviously have to pick my Pokemon. I am going to bring Jolteon, Octillery, and Houndoom for this match.
The cries of Pokemon echo all over Pokemon Stadium. Will these cries turn into roars of victory? Round 5 begins now.
We will soon see if they turn into roars of victory. But right off the bat, she's going to start off with her Girafarig. Psychic Normal type, level 51, with the moves Psybeam, Double Team, Agility, and Baton Pass. I'm obviously going to switch out for Houndoom as far as matchups are concerned. Ghost Pokemon aren't really a good choice for Girafarig since it's also a normal type. This particular battle, is the reason why I brought Octillery onto my team. You see, Molly really likes to use stat boosting moves, namely Agility and Double Team. Not only that, but several of her Pokemon know Baton Pass, which will allow her to transfer any stat increases from one of her Pokemon to another. And this is why I have Octillery, because it has Haze. If she reaches the end of her baton passing path, then you could be in a heap of trouble. Aipom is up next, normal type, level 52 with the moves Shadow Ball, Agility, Swagger, and Baton Pass. It can't really do much against a dark type like Houndoom. Aipom is easily one of the worst Pokemon in Gen 2. At least it was until it received its evolution in Gen 4. Then things changed. But as I said earlier, having a Pokemon with Haze is super important because you'll want to get rid of those stat boosts as quickly as possible, particularly if she decides to spam Double Team. Now this could make things a little bit difficult. I rest my case. Houndoom is a special attacker, but that doesn't mean this isn't annoying. And it's going to use Baton Pass. So who's she going to send out next? She's going to go for Ledian. Well, from one bad Pokemon to another, Ledian is a bug and flying type, level 51, with the moves Supersonic, Agility, Fire Punch, and Baton Pass. Low stats, a terrible type, need I say more? I mean, one of its signature attacks is Comet Punch, which is a multi-hitting normal type move that has a base power of 15. That speaks for itself. And this trainer is perfectly content on Baton Passing without using any stat buffing moves. I don't necessarily understand why she is doing that, but it really isn't making a difference. I would, however, like to snap out of my confusion. Yes, the Let's Play curse is striking me yet again. I'm always staying confused for the maximum amount of turns, or very close to the maximum amount of turns. Either 4 or 5 turns. Yep, see, I'm still confused. But I guess it isn't all bad, at least most of my attacks are connecting. Alright, that is it for the 5th battle. A little irritating, but not nearly as irritating as that one fight against that Chansey who kept putting me to sleep with saying, "Dear God, that was annoying." Turns out I didn't need to use artillery after all. Oh my, I lost. It wasn't on purpose either. You know, if you were trying to lose on purpose and then reached your way to the 5th round, that's a pretty impressive feat, I would have to say. So props to you, Teacher Molly, for at least slightly impressing me. But now it is time for us to move on to the quarter-final match. And we have a very serious-looking trainer here. To be able to dedicate myself to training, should I be grateful for that? Yes. Yes, you should. Because it's your training that has gotten you to where you are, Sage Chen. For this battle, I'm going to bring Alakazam, Jolteon, and Houndoom.
Round 6 is about to get underway. Many trainers have fallen by the wayside, leaving just 8 to reach the quarterfinals.
I'm leading off with Alakazam, and it looks like he is going to lead off with his Haunter. Haunter is a Ghost and Poison type at level 51 with the moves Mean Look, Curse, Confuse Ray, and Destiny Bond. I really need to get that pronunciation right one of these days. This trainer is all about locking you in. 5 of his Pokemon know Mean Look, and one of them, Spinarak, knows Spiderweb. And once you're trapped in the fight, he will use various attacks to gradually weaken you, such as Curse in the case of Haunter. I don't know if I've explained this yet, but if a Ghost Pokemon uses Curse, then it will cut its own HP in half and lay a curse on you. And that curse will drain your HP at the end of each turn. You can switch out of it, but if he uses Mean Look, well, that's largely irrelevant, isn't it? And now I've got to deal with this Misdreavus. Misdreavus is a Ghost type at level 50 with the moves Mean Look, Confuse Ray, Toxic, and Pain Split. Misdreavus is the only pure Ghost type that was introduced in Gen 2, and it can definitely be irritating. And that's mainly because it likes to use Pain Split, which is an attack that will add the current HP of the attacker and target Pokemon. It then divides the value by 2, rounding down if necessary, and increases or decreases the HP of each Pokemon until they match. So it equalizes your HP with your, it makes your HP the same as your opponent, long story short. But we won't get a chance to see that demonstrated because Misdreavus goes down for the count. And I love how its beads remain even after it faints.
There's only one Pokemon left to come
And that Pokemon is going to be Spinarak. Spinarak is a bug and poison type at level 50 with the moves Spiderweb, Screech, Swagger, and Nightshade. It's going to trap you in the arena with Spiderweb, and then it's going to use Swagger to confuse you. This guy's most common tactic is to use Mean Look and Confuse Ray in tandem, so you can't switch out from the confusion. This battle can definitely be annoying, but yeah, I didn't have much trouble with it, thankfully. Although Houndoom has been getting confused a lot, I have just noticed that now. I will try never to forget what happened today. That's a good outlook on life, buddy. I'm really impressed with your positivity, despite the fact that your expression was a depressing one. And now it is time to It's time to move on to battle number 7, the semi-final match against a Poké fan. My Pokemon are the best in the world. I'm not blinded by love either. I would say every evidence points to the contrary, Poké fan Baxter. Once again, I'm going to bring in Houndoom, and I will also take Jolteon and Machamp with me.
Let the semifinals begin. Despite their numerous battles, the remaining Pokemon still look ready for more.
Alright, who's he gonna lead off with? He is going to go for Sunflora. Level 50 Grass type with the moves Petal Dance, Mega Drain, Synthesis, and Sludge Bomb. It is holding a Miracle Seed, so its grass attacks are gonna get a power-up. Houndoom's moveset is going to come to the fore here. Both Flamethrower and Solar Beam. In retrospect, I probably should have led off with Sunny Day, but the fact of the matter is Sunflora is incredibly weak, so you should have no problems getting rid of it. Its moves are pretty good though. I mean, Petal Dance and Sludge Bomb definitely pack a punch. Alright, now he's going to use Octillery. Octillery is at level 53. It is a water type with the moves Return, Psybeam, Aurora Beam, and Octazooka. Octillery is an unusual Pokemon for sure, because it's got one of the strangest move pools. It can learn water-type moves, obviously, like Surf and Octazooka, as you see there, but it can also learn things like Bullet Seed and Fire Blast. Bullet Seed, of course, being introduced in Gen 3. Thankfully, it doesn't have any water attacks aside from Octazooka. And Solar Beam will no longer require a turn to charge up because of Sunny Day. Solar Beam to the face! Or in your mouth. Oh wow, it survived! I am impressed. Octazooka is an attack that is exclusive to Octillery, and I don't think it can be learned by any other Pokemon as of the current generation. It's not really a particularly strong move. It's a water-type attack that hits multiple times, and it also... Oh wait, no, it doesn't hit multiple times. Sorry, I made a mistake. It does, however, have a chance of lowering accuracy. It's a 50% chance of lowering accuracy, to be specific. Alright, now he's got Pineco out. Pineco is at level 51, Bug type, with the moves Double Edge, Protect, Rapid Spin, and Explosion. Honestly, that's a pretty good move for a Pineco, given how good its physical defense is. But alas, it goes down without a fight. So that is battle number 7. Not very difficult at all. This Great Ball tournament is not proving to be much of a challenge in the slightest. Believe it or not, I'm having an easier time than I did with the Pokeball tournament. You monster! Savage! How can you do such a thing? How? Because I am the protagonist. I conquer all, and I shall conquer the final battle! Here goes! Our final match among Pokemaniacs is Hip. You can fill in the blanks. I don't really need to fill in the blank, do I? No. Our final opponent is Pokemaniac Pedro, and he's got a fairly decent team with him. I'm going to lead off with Octillery. I'm going to bring Machamp, and I will also bring Jolteon.
This is it, the final battle. Which trainer will claim the champion's throne?
Octillery should be able to handle 3 of his Pokemon, and he's going to send out one of them right now. Pupitar, level 51, Rock Dark type, with the moves Crunch, Sandstorm, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. Pupitar has some pretty good defenses, but it also has a quad weakness to fighting, so that's another option. And it goes down in one hit. Well, actually, no, I think Pupitar is a rock and ground type. I just need to confirm that here on Bulbapedia.
Oh, it's Seadra!
Pupitar is indeed a rock ground Pokemon. So now he's going to send out his Seadra. Seadra is at level 52. It is a water type with the moves Surf, Twister, Agility, and Smokescreen. Smokescreen? No, it's Smokescreen. That would be a pretty interesting name for an attack, wouldn't it? It might be a powered up version of Smokescreen, who knows? In any case, Seadra is probably one of his easier Pokemon to deal with. However, you will need to take note that it is holding a Mystic Water, so that Surf attack is going to get a little stronger. But it's going to be no match for Jolteon's Thunderbolt. Plain and simple. His team might be diverse, but my team is perfectly equipped to take down his. And his last Pokemon is going to be Noctowl. Yet another magnet for Jolteon's Thunderbolt. Noctowl is at level 52. It is a normal and flying type with the moves Hypnosis, Foresight, Confusion, and Steel Wing. That metal coat it is holding will power up Steel Wing, but it's really annoying because it likes to use Hypnosis, and I am really surprised that it managed to survive. I guess its defenses were a little bit better than I gave it credit for. Noctowl for sure is an interesting Pokemon, because it can learn moves like Hypnosis and Dream Eater, which helps separate it from other normal flying type Pokemon. And there we have it. The Great Ball Tournament has been conquered. And I have to say, I'm feeling pretty good about it. That was definitely one of the easiest tournaments thus far. Wow, my Pokemon, you're so mean. It's a gift, buddy. It's a gift. Marowak, useful as always. Machamp was really helpful in the opening stages of the tournament. Octillery's shown in the final battle, and so did Jolteon for that matter. Houndoom really proved to be an asset, and so did Alakazam. I honestly could not have asked for a better team. I am disappointed, however, that the trophy doesn't depict the actual Great Ball. It's just the exact same trophy as the Pokeball tournament. Well, in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2, we're going to see if we can pull off the hat trick and get the third trophy from the Poké Cup. See you guys next time.